Michaela Vernava at TD Garden, where we just heard from Bruins general manager Don Sweeney, who said that he had irons in the fire right up until that 3 p.m. trade deadline today. But when that hour hit, he felt that there just wasn't a deal on the table that was worth shipping out winger Loui Eriksson.
I've always valued the type of player Louis is. The season he's having, I think, is important for where our club is. And if the deal wasn't going to be right, that we were going to maintain our position. If you look around the league, I don't think any team currently in a playoff position traded a player of Louis' magnitude.
The Bruins are adding 2 newcomers to the roster at the deadline. They acquired winger Lee Stempniak from the New Jersey Devils, as well as John Michael Lyles from the Carolina Hurricanes. Players Sweeney hopes will equip the Bruins with the necessary pieces for a successful playoff push this year.
John Michael had already packed his stuff and was looking to get on a plane and excited. 2013 when he played in the playoffs, and he hadn't played before that, so he was excited for the challenge to get back in and take a run. And same for Lee. He was dumbfounded that he hadn't had a contract going into camp last year, and the type of year he's had, he wants to carry that forward. He's been a big part of New Jersey's success thus far this year, and he thinks he can come in and fit in really well in a bunch of different roles for our club.
Even with Eriksson still in place and the new faces on the roster, Sweeney recognized the team's on-ice loose ends this season that will need to be tied up if they're going to make noise in the postseason.
I do believe we need to tighten up. We've made some mistakes in whether it was early in the season and even last night that, we're going to have to limit those going forward. At times we've been comfortable playing in close games, but at other times, especially at home, I think we've struggled to maintain that. I believe a player like Lee would help us in that regard, and hoping that John Michael will transition a puck to help us in that regard as well and complement the group.
The Bruins take on the Calgary Flames here at TD Garden tomorrow night, and Sweeney said that there are travel plans in place to get Stempniak and Lyles here by then. Keep it on NESN.com for all your Bruins news.